You may open your eyes.
Whoa!
This is me, this is Wode, and this is the moment I surprised him with a custom YouTube 1 million subscriber play button that I've been planning out for 1 whole year. I specially designed it and traveled 17 hours across countries to hand deliver it to him, the biggest YouTuber in Africa.
I don't know, I just got emotional.
And just to catch you up to speed, a YouTube play button is a custom award that YouTube sends out to its top creators once they cross a certain milestone. Once you cross 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, they send you what's known as a silver play button. Once you cross 1 million subscribers, they send you a golden play button. For 10 million subscribers, a diamond play button, and for 50 million, a custom YouTube play button. Awards no one deserves more than Africa's #1, Wode.
Yo guys, it's your boy Mr. Ghana baby, aka Wode. I am Maya.
A small town African kid who moved back from China with the goal of showing Africa to the rest of the world. Something that costs a lot of time, money, harassment, and even deportation from those same countries, including from my very own Uganda.
So everyone want to know why I got deported from Uganda back to Rwanda.
And despite all of that, after 8 years, on the 22nd of December 2021, he finally crossed 1 million subscribers. So after watching that video, I remember thinking, thank you YouTube, but I'm sorry, this man just deserves way more recognition for this milestone. I'm going to make him something from all of us. Not YouTube, not anyone else, us. Africa. Because here, we support each other. But why didn't I do this a year ago when he actually crossed 1 million subscribers on his channel? Well, that's because Wode is very difficult to reach. He lives all the way in Ghana. I cannot afford an air ticket to Ghana, and that's just assuming he's there. This man is everywhere. His content is literally traveling around Africa like every day. So even if I could somehow find a way to design the YouTube play button, which I've never done before, I would have a difficult time actually hand delivering it to him. Well, that wasn't until almost 1 year to date. I was on a phone call with a mutual friend of ours, O'Shea Duke Jackson, where he mentioned something interesting. Bro, O'Shea.
Yeah?
I have an idea I want to run by you.
Okay.
I want to hand deliver a YouTube 1 million button. I want to surprise Wode with it. It's always been impossible to go to Ghana, and you never know where he is, right?
He's going to be here in Kenya in 2 days. 3 days, the 29th.
He's going to be in Kenya in 3 days.
Yeah, he's here. Can you come to Kenya?
And that was all I needed to know. Kenya is only 100,000 shilling bus ride from Uganda to Kenya.
Bro, you're going to take a 16-hour bus?
And 16 hours is a hell of a lot better than going all the way to Ghana. Only problem is, I'd only have 2 days, no design, and no actual physical location of where Wode might be. Basically, I'd have to start moving immediately. The very first thing I needed was a concept idea for the play button, because it seemed like all the ones ever made had the creators' logos in mind. And it didn't take long to find that on both his Patreon and his YouTube banner, Wode had this logo of Africa in a palm. I assumed that this meant something to him, but my best guess was it signifies unifying Africa, which seemed to be a common theme on his channel. If I could make this exact logo a 3D block, put it on a base, including the official YouTube text that all the play buttons have, congratulations Wode 1 million subscribers, I'd have a YouTube play button fit for this young king. I sent this idea to my guy Gerald, who then sent me to someone he guaranteed could get this job done. Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
That's Raymond, that's Christian.
I'm Sadat.
Nice to meet you. Sadat knew we needed this fast, so he recommended that for the building material.
I feel like we had to use acrylic.
Like glass?
Yeah.
So acrylic looks like glass, but it's plastic instead and way easier to shape.
We are going to cut the palm out. We are going to combine them together. And put in the solids of greens, blues and blacks in between.
Oh, nice. So it's going to be clear, but inside there's a... Oh, that would be so cool. In case you missed that, acrylic can't actually be colored, so to achieve the different colors of the logo, Sadat's idea was to print the colors on a paper and place that paper in between 2 cutouts of the palm, so it looks like the colors are trapped in the middle of an even bigger palm. So we traced out the logo so we'd have a more high definition one, and then we designed a new base for the platform with the words, "From the people of Africa to Wode love Raymond." And then we took all those files and put them in what's known as a laser cutting machine. It went round and round multiple times, cutting out various palms from the one sheet of acrylic that we could then stack on top of each other to make an even bigger palm. This cutting alone took 6 hours. Okay, so it's done cutting the entire sculpture from the glass, so we're removing it from the glass. Okay, so that's the base. Nice. Okay, so that's the first palm. Ha! Nice. Okay, so that's 3 of them stacked together. I don't know if you guys could tell. Also, the energy is really low here because I've been here for a minute. That's 4 palms, 5 palms. Okay, so far we have 6 palms done. We got a total of 7 palms from the one sheet of acrylic. And now for the congratulations YouTube text for the base, we used a piece of mirror inside of the laser cutter. This looks really good. I like this. Can you guys see how late it is outside? It's literally pitch black outside and we're still in town. Now, before we left for the night, we came up with a very interesting idea. We thought that instead of laying the palm flat on the base, it would be way more elegant if we could give it a 45-degree slant on the base. We're gonna call it a night tonight and start early in the morning. All we have to get done is slice 2 of the palms in a 45-degree angle and then lay them on the plate. And then also make the platform and then we're good to go. However, that's kind of crazy because tomorrow is also the day we're supposed to be going. So wish us luck. It's really late at night and I'm shouting for everyone. And by that I mean, if we wanted to make it on the 29th on the same day as Wode Maya, we'd have to leave sometime today. When we regrouped in the morning, Sadat had already completed this part in slicing one of the palms to create the 45-degree slant for the rest. And lastly, the colored stickers for one of the palms. He also finished putting this on the palm that's going in the middle. This is so cool. What?
Looks sick.
Yeah, it looks sick. Now, here's where problems began. While constructing the base, we needed to raise it from the acrylic platform to give it more size, so we thought, why not use foam boards to achieve that? And why not just super glue them together? Well, that's because it ended up looking like this. There's like lines going through there, so we're thinking of redoing this. I'm not really liking how it looks with the glue that we used to stick it together. Guys, are we looking at the same thing? This glue here, down here. Okay, so let's first be honest. This thing looks terrible. This thing here looks terrible. We're supposed to be leaving in like 4 hours to Kenya. In fact, the platform looked so bad that we couldn't move forward with it anymore. Our best chance was to start looking for a replacement acrylic sheet that we could then repeat the process with.
Wode. Right now,
Somehow we found someone that had a replacement acrylic sheet. It wasn't as good as the one before, but it'd do the job. Once we had it, we repeated the laser cutting process for the entire base again. So that's a new base. Now, when it came to joining it to the foam boards, we opted that instead of super glue, we use an even stronger adhesive. And basically an adhesive is a compound that sticks 2 materials together. And for this particular one, we had to move from stall to stall in downtown to find the last bottle available. Thank God it was so worth it because the new adhesive was so strong that simply applying it to the sides of the acrylic instead of directly on it was enough to hold it together, enough for us to glue all the mirrors to and complete our entire base platform. So we just kept going and used it to join the palms of the logo too, which after doing is when we realized we had a second problem. We've changed the design, unfortunately. We've changed the design yet again. So we're not gonna use this design anymore because the base is so small. It only attaches to the platform on this surface here, which is so small. Even if we glued it and then put all these palms on top of it, it's gonna fall down and break. Because while the adhesive was strong, it wasn't strong enough to stand all the forces pulling it apart due to the weight of the palms. So we dropped the number of palms we were going to use from 7 to 3, and instead of slanting, we would raise it vertically upright. That way it could still look elegant while holding up permanent. And so after 2 days of back-to-back building, this is the final result of the award. What do you guys think?
Lifting it like this,
Jesus Christ.
to tell people that it's not heavy, it is perfect in any way.
My heart is in my...
And he thinks,
I hate him holding it like this.
Raymond thinks it's going to crack away. So this is making us sure that we made a perfect piece. It can't break easily.
Jesus Christ. I'm never ever gonna hold it like that. Sadat, thank you so much. This is the final award and this is what it looks like. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Africa's first ever custom YouTube play button. I then packed up the play button, said bye to Sadat. It's been real. Thank you so much. Now, considering the fact that we were 1 day behind schedule, I just booked the next bus ticket to Kenya. Okay, first reaction this evening. We got the award and we got the tickets. So, yeah, Kenya, here we come.
Wode, see you soon, man.
I am Maya.
Kenya, coming to Kenya.
This is very, very scary, but I feel like we're 600k plus 220k for the tickets deep. That's crazy.
Ka-ching.
All right, I guess now we're gonna stop looking awkward vlogging in town and just get judges to go home. All right, next up, Kenya. Well, that was the plan, but the worst thing happened the moment we got home. That shake. No, it's broken. No, what the happened? Turns out our design just wasn't strong enough. But it was in this. It wasn't touched at all. It's completely covered by this.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But that wasn't even the worst news because the next morning it's broken.
What? How?
Already. It's broken.
Breaking it again.
It's supposed to stand like this. It completely broke since last night, by the way, vlog. Because
Wasn't this thing made yesterday?
made yesterday, somewhere along last night, it just broke off. So that's the bad news.
Damn. But so what are you going to do? They're going to take it back to fix it?
I don't think we have time. In fact, we were so behind schedule that fixing it just didn't make any sense. We were way better off just packing and using the rest of the time to catch the bus. Guys, this is my baby sister. She's driving me today for the first time in her life to the bus. To the bus terminal. By the way, my mom added a bunch of matoke to take to my auntie whose place we're gonna stay. Also, no one told me that the bus conductors were huge fans.
I love your videos on TikTok.
Yo, we love your videos on TikTok, Facebook, everywhere.
Thank you.
Thank you. Uganda, Nairobi, Kenya, Kampala.
Nothing like a wholesome moment to begin a 17-hour bus ride to a foreign country to find a YouTuber. These are our chairs. You know I bounced Christian off that one. No, I'm playing, but I swear to God, I think that's mine. I'm 2. You're 3.
No, I'm 2.
Christian had the roughest seat last time. It kept going back. Okay, this is very weird, me holding a big camera and everyone's looking at me in the bus. But the things we do for views. Look at how big the space here is.
Bro,
this is like a
I'm telling you.
this is like a plane, bro. You need to see this on this camera. This is like an airplane.
Let's tell them we took a plane. We flew out.
Guys, this is us flying out from Uganda to Kenya. Okay, so we're finally moving. Big progress. Kenya, here we come in 17 hours. Okay, so it's 1 a.m. and we just crossed the border from Uganda to Kenya. I texted O'Shea at 6 p.m. I said, how's it going, bro? On my way to Kenya, done with the YouTube play button. Then I sent him a picture. I was like, lol, I hope I can surprise Wode with this if he even comes, because we don't know if he's gonna be there for sure. And then he just replies one thing. He's like, OMG. I feel like I've not described to the vlog how crazy this is that we haven't confirmed with Wode at all if it's gonna be there. We just have a feeling that it's gonna be there. From what O'Shea said, it's gonna be a cold 17 hours back if this guy's in there. And we just reached Nairobi. We're in Central Business District. Nairobi, Kenya, here we are. I think I had that more grand in my head to begin with. Now, once people saw us filming, they told us that Central Business District is no joke in terms of theft. I know this is super dangerous and I feel like this camera is announcing to everyone that they should come and rob our shit. In fact, in the 2 minutes that we had been there, 2 different people came and told us to put the camera down because it was so unsafe. So we took an Uber to my auntie's house where we were gonna be staying, as I kept trying to call O'Shea the entire day to see if he was with Wode, because now we were in Kenya, but we had no idea if Wode was even in the country. O'Shea is picking right now. It's almost 7 p.m. The sun's setting. I have no idea where Wode is. Okay, and I'm getting desperate. We've traveled so far already. I hope this goes well. I'm gonna end out today. I am super exhausted. I don't know if you guys could tell. Today feels very, very emotionally draining. I'm just hoping that it doesn't set in tomorrow when I can't. Hopefully, when I can find them. Okay, we're gonna think positively here. Okay, good night, guys, and I will update you when I have any good news. Good morning, guys. I woke up to the most insane message yesterday. Christian, you need to hear this. You haven't heard this as well. I woke up from a message from O'Shea saying, yo. At 2:56, I reply, yo. And then he sends me a picture. He sends me a picture of him and Wode.
Oh my days.
He sends me a picture of him and Wode from the airport. So, from what I understand, he went to pick Wode from the airport, which is good news, okay? First piece of good news. So he's in the country. I was losing faith, bro. I think our job here is almost done. Okay, this thing's becoming a roller coaster of emotions. I'm just headed to the shower right now. So he texts me again. He's like, yo. I'm like, yo, talk to me, bro. He's like, yes, he's here at my place. So I'm like, yeah, shall we come? Literally right now, I'm like, yeah, shall we come now? Then he goes, lol, he just left. Hello?
Maya, he left, right? But he's coming back to my place right now to use the internet.
Oh, he's coming back right now?
So, if you come to the apartment...
Which apartment?
Yeah, no one's going to listen.
Holy shit. O'Shea, it's so loud. Hello? Okay, so we're in the lift right now. awards in my bag. O'Shea says we hurry there right now. This guy might leave and we'll never get him again. So we're in panic mode. We literally rented a lift. I guess now or never, boys. Now or never. This is the right time to get it right. Okay, we go. Okay, guys, we cannot miss this guy. Do not forget. No matter what that takes, we can't miss this guy. Could you please hoot? O'Shea, call O'Shea.
O'Shea.
Duke Jackson. How's it going, bro? Let's take a picture with you guys. Now that I met O'Shea, there was only one more step. One more step until I met a man I'd been watching on my phone from my room since the day I dropped out of university. A man who inspired me to believe that this is a path a small African kid could take.
Nice to meet you, welcome!
We're panting because the stairs are high. Hi, nice to meet you.
Sorry, Wode, we have a surprise for you today. Surprise for you because we love you. I want to give a speech.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
You know this guy?
Nice to meet you. Big fan.
Is that a surprise?
You too. Hi.
They caught the bus for 17 hours.
17 hours from Uganda to give you something.
Give me something.
Yes.
By the way, hi Trudy. I watched all you guys' videos. Okay, most of you guys' videos. So I know you already crossed 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So like, I thought to myself, we need to make him a custom award. Alright? Okay, look away. Let me just... Okay, so we made this award and we put in so much effort into it and I hope you really like it. Okay, here we go.
Oh, wow.
You may close your eyes now.
I didn't just start saying wow. Oh, wow.
You may open your eyes.
Whoa! That's my logo. That's my logo.
Okay, there you go.
Wow.
But
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay, it broke. It broke on the way here.
Jeez. Listen, it just brought a lot of memories. This logo, I mean, I don't know, I just got emotional.
Thank you guys. Amazing.
Like, this is the best thing that has ever happened to me in 2022, man. For real, man.
Thank you so much, bro. And speaking of best things that you could do, now would be a good time to subscribe to the channel because it lets me know you guys are enjoying these new videos and it also helps me keep making surprises like this.
Yeah.
Okay, I just have one more thing for you guys. We felt so bad giving you this, so
No.
we made something else on shared notice. It broke our hearts to see like how you were treated when you were in Uganda. So from everyone, we're so sorry. And having said that, this is what we made right before we came to replace that. Now, in case you're confused as to what's going on here, if you paid attention during the design of the award, you'd notice that we only used 3 palms. So what happened to the other 4? Well, those came in handy the morning the first award broke. We got the idea to use the remaining stickers and palms to make one more award. Except this time it wouldn't need a base because we'd be using ultraviolet printing for both the congratulatory text at the front and from Africa to Wode Maya at the back. Then that would mean that there wasn't just one, but 2 YouTube play buttons this entire time. And then all that would be left to do would be to carry it along the entire time secretly until the perfect moment when we could give it to its rightful owner. It is the same, just a bit cleaner. So congratulations for 1 million subscribers. This is the one that we really wanted to give you. That one we just wanted to see a reaction. Then we proceeded to get to know each other. We hung out all night. Somehow we even started singing each of our national anthems, Ghana, Kenya, and Uganda, which just made me feel like even though we're all from very different parts, we're still very much so one people.
The name Africa has already been destroyed, and that is why I'm trying to change it.
If you enjoyed this video and want to support the channel, please consider subscribing to my Patreon. The link is in the description below. Special thanks to my brother O'Shea for making this happen. Also, watch this video where I set an official Guinness World Record for the largest Ugandan Rolex ever made.